Hey, welcome to the Second Shift Review. I'm Ethan. Joining me as always is Gary. Today we're joined by Calico Kid. So today we're doing the 2008 movie Thankskilling, directed by Jordan Downey. And
don't let your kids watch it.
Yeah.
Well, strangely, it starts off with a couple D's, but
it does. It does. Like this. They go all for it. Like opening scene, it's in your face, literally.
And the third one does too, which they skip a second, but they both do.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, just go watch it yourself.
You'll watch it for next year when we do Thanksgiving 3.
Yeah. Things on YouTube
next year. We're gonna rope Roderick into this. He's gonna be made to watch it. Okay, so let's talk about some of our favorite parts, Gary.
Favorite part, the opening scene was pretty cool, and then like the end of it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it just kept going.
It got pretty crazy with that. But my favorite part was whenever that the dad had they went and killed the dad, and then after they kill him, they put his face on there, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's like that."
I know, they're like, "Oh, hi, Dad."
Yeah.
I actually had to pause the movie because I was laughing.
I know. I'm just like,
and also
really?
the that one guy that's the nerd that gets and they never really explain how the bigger guy that seems like he's gonna be like the Billy Bob, which his name's Billy, but and they never really explain how they're friends. And then they have that montage.
Yeah,
of them being friends later on. That was pretty funny.
He bought him that ice cream that one time.
Yeah, and then they're like eating the ice cream.
He's like feeding each other ice cream.
Montage of Ethan and Robert doing that.
The interesting thing about the opening scene is they hired that porn actress and they filmed it in a park with no permits and just like did it very quickly before they got caught.
Their budget was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like for the budget though that they had, I gotta say they did pretty well.
They did pretty well.
Like the opening scene at the beginning when they had the blood and stuff going on, and then the kind of like goosebump music mixed with turkey calls that they had in there. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So. I just didn't. I mean, it starts off with the not so Puritan, and I mean, with their two maids of milking hanging out. Fine.
He's all in.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, cool, another family holiday movie, great. I was gonna bring the kids in, and then the turkey. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. the anachronisms. He's not speaking with how they spoke in that time in what would become America. It was mostly Indian territory, but they didn't really use that
until they necromanced the turkey.
Yeah.
Which the timeline didn't add up because the first Thanksgiving, which is sort of what it was about, was in the 1620.
Yeah.
And they use that every 505 years. I'm like, why have such an arbitrary timeline for something that doesn't add up?
Language.
Yeah, he said I go Calico on this.
No, I know you can't on this thing because the movie is just ridiculous.
And I'm watching it the whole time. I'm like, that just flat out doesn't make any sense. The only thing that makes sense, I get it when the turkey hitchhikes and the guy is like, grass.
That scene, just like, there's so many things that are just weird about that scene.
Gas or grass? Well, I'm out of gas. Guess I'll take.
I like how he just pulls up. He sees a truck on the side of the road and pulls up and goes, "Get in."
Because it's just normal for them to want to like have sex with a turkey.
Yeah.
For a ride.
Well, you got to stuff a turkey somehow.
Which,
He's like, call your daughter, and he's like, shoots him in the head. And I'm like, well, that's fair. I think the repeating the John Benet Ramsey joke.
I know,
Like the first time they said it in the car, I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. And then they said the exact same joke.
And acted like they never said it.
And it was the funniest thing ever. I'm like,
And the third time they're just all like depressed about it.
It's like John Benet Ramsey's legs were spread apart. But it's fine.
All right, so what is the most genuinely scary part of the movie? Anything genuinely scary?
No.
Just ridiculousness.
I would say the closest would be where he cuts the sheriff father's face off.
Yeah.
That's about it. Which that actor is interesting. He's the most well-known actor in this whole entire movie. He's been in like 7 or 8 films, and he always plays the dead body. And he's known as the dead body guy.
Well, I mean, if he was actually dedicated, he would kill himself. I mean, I'm just saying, if he was actually like a method
for
actor,
his art,
you gotta push yourself. You gotta be willing to push that, those limits.
I don't think Kristen Bell would do that.
That depends on if the PA pissed him off again or not.
Yeah.
The scariest part to me was when Billy Bob ate that turkey, and I thought it looked kind of not too bad.
Okay.
For the budget.
That part, and then another part where the popular guy's dad gets his head cut off and the body gets thrown, and you see like super fake blood, CGI blood flying through the air.
It looked like mist.
It looked like a shooting star.
Yeah, it looked like mist.
Those 2 parts were like the worst like CGI effects. I don't even call it that.
Well, I mean, it was, but to be fair, that was also like the most realistic because it's like the father disowned the son because he wasn't the star quarterback of the sports ball team, and they him lying saying, "No, Dad, I'm totally the quarterback, just healed all wounds." It's like,
yeah,
I could see that. I mean, that's about right for this area,
mid America.
Yeah. The budget
Trump's
was
America.
The budget was like $2,500. So.
Yeah. I like how the character just like nonchalant after people die. They're just like, my dad and mom are dead. Oh well, at least I got a girlfriend now.
And then that one guy lost his dog, and then he was like, "You guys will know how it is whenever y'all lose somebody, maybe a loved one or a parent."
That or the turkey chilling in a teepee, and they're strategizing how to get inside the teepee and surround him. It's like 5'10".
It's like the smallest teepee I've ever seen.
I mean,
Like,
Roderick had been inside there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Roderick. They didn't use teepees. Most Indians slept in the cupboard.
I'm gonna say it's racially insensitive.
Well,
a lot racially insensitive in this movie.
I gotta watch out. This is the first time in history the natives outnumber the white people.
Yeah.
The hobo character guy, the hermit, he's played by an actor. His name is General Bastard, and he's the lead guitarist in a metal band from like Michigan, and that's his whole bio. And he drove like 5 hours to be in this film, so he can just roam around and shoot people with a shotgun and mourn the death of his dog. And there's no real name. I think his legal name is General Bastard. Yeah. So what did you think of some of the one-liners?
They were pretty funny. They packed in quite a few. The best one I think was when the turkey had his love-making scene.
Oh
yeah, call it that.
Yeah.
With the girl, and then
she got stuffed.
Yeah, and then he's like, "You've just been stuffed."
Yeah,
we've been over this, Gary. It's not love making. That's rape.
Yeah,
it's not love
making.
It
is rape.
No.
Turkey.
you can't pull the old switcheroo and call it love making. That still counts as rape.
Yeah,
especially after he brutally murders.
It seemed like a pretty romantic scene that they had. So.
Now
they should have had some Marvin Gaye in the background.
They couldn't afford the
license.
Yeah, that's true.
Not at all.
She should just be happy, even though she died, that they could afford the extra small condom.
Yeah, gravy flavored.
The
music that they did have was pretty awesome.
My
best friend got killed by a turkey.
That was made up for. That was pretty good. The one song that you hear them playing is kind of a metal song. The popular guy in the movie, he's in a metal band, and they used one of his songs for it. And I don't think they use any General Bastard songs.
Yeah,
I would have negotiated to get that in. I mean, you drove all that way. At least
I know, right?
Play one of my songs.
I also like the axe dent.
Oh yeah,
one liner where he the axe.
I accidentally killed him. Yeah, that was a good one.
I like where the nerdy character at the end teaches Billy how to read. It's been like 5 minutes. He's all reading like a little kid's book, and he's like,
"Oh."
They were definitely going for a good bad movie.
Oh yeah, I mean they knew they couldn't produce like a super in-depth movie, so it's like,
well, I mean,
just go for it.
They knew what they were doing, and they got what they expected. It's like the movie's like an hour and 5 minutes, so
yeah,
it's you can't create art in that amount of time. Yeah. But this came as close as humanly possible.
That's true. I like how all the puppets that were made for this were destroyed in the making and process of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, all of them were destroyed, and like one got burned in fire, one got like smashed and didn't work, and
one got covered in nuclear waste.
Yeah.
They came back.
Yeah.
They shot the whole movie in 11 days, so they're just like.
So 11 days and about $2,500.
For $2,500, I don't think we could do this. We could maybe come close, but maybe eventually.
Well, I mean, see, this you can tell this was a passion. This was a passion project. Yeah. I mean, and our heart wouldn't be in it.
All right, $2,500. How are they gonna get that girl to run naked through the woods?
This is the Fort County dude. I can get you a girl running naked through the woods for an ounce.
That's true.
Ounce of what?
Don't matter.
Whatever you got.
Right here, we get it for an ounce of rock salt. It's called gambling.
Yeah.
So, let's rate this movie. It's kind of difficult to rate this movie because it's such a bad movie.
It is, but if you had a couple
it's kind of entertaining.
Yeah, it's
kind of
entertaining.
Return on investment. It's only an hour. So.
If you had a couple other $2,500 budget movies, then I think that you could give it a fair rating. But there's not really anything else to go on that.
Yeah.
If Disney put this thing out, I would say it was utter shit. But
well, if Disney put this thing out, the turkey would only be killing the Jews.
Wow.
I don't even know if I should laugh at that one.
Wow. So
he was getting warmed up. Now he's really getting it going.
Yes.
And the review's almost
done. Those people still out there waiting for the Greasy Strangler review.
Hey, we said what happened to that.
It did. It got burned up in a fire.
Yeah.
We do have footage of that coming soon. So, rating.
All right. Oh, wait, let me get it. It's probably my mom.
Pause.
It's probably not my mom. Hello?
Why wouldn't you have your mom's number saved?
Okay, Steve, we'll see you in a second. You're by the pet store?
Which one?
Which pet store?
The casino.
That's the petting zoo.
Yeah. Yeah, the other pet store.
The one in
closed,
Pensacola.
so there's only one. The old movie gallery.
Oh.
Okay, Steve, we'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, so I thought it was Blockbuster.
No.
Oh. No, Blockbuster's down the road.
What is the
Second chances over there?
Oh, the one that was by Pizza
Rating.
Hut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
I am gonna give it I'm gonna go high and give it a 6.8 out of 10 necromanced turkeys. And I'm only giving it that, I'm giving it that because of the budget.
Okay.
I'm giving it some point because you got to take that into consideration.
Okay, that's your rating. That's fine.
And also, you got to leave some room to rate the third one if you were going to rate it, because and it really is shit from what I.
You say so.
I'll give it a solid effort. 5 stuffed turkeys out of 10. Just sort of not quite gobble, but it's worth a gobble.
Okay. I'm gonna give it 3 out of 10.
What do you hate America?
Solid 3 out of 10. I was gonna give it a 4, and then the ending just went too long. 3 accidents out of 10. So make sure you stay tuned for more of our awesome footage of stuff. maybe we'll release the footage of that Greasy Strangler being destroyed in a horrific gasoline fight. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.